A wave of revolution is sweeping across Africa, with several countries announcing a massive coup against their respective regimes. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I believe your evening is good, just like men here in Nairobi. And I thank God for His grace He has given unto us on this Sunday. Now, I want us to talk about what is this wave which is sweeping Africa, and who are these people making this wave to create tensions to most of leaders in Africa. Before I proceed, if this is your first time you are watching me on Zion Kenya TV channel, I will request you to do me a favor. Click at the subscriptions button and subscribe the channel. After that, you like after you viewed. In any case, we upload such kind of a video or this kind of a video, it will automatically comes to you. And again, I will request, where are you watching me from? Is it per country or per county or abroad, overseas? I mean, it is always very good to know our status. Now, Julius Malema joins Raila in announcing mass action which will kick on 20th March. There are so many things which is now happening. After Kenya's opposition leader issued a stern ultimatum to the William Samoei Ruto's government, South Africa's opposition leader Julius Malema has again boarded the same boat with the opposition leader in Kenya, Raila Amolo Odinga, on this mass action. In Kenya, Odinga has pledged to stage massive demonstration against William Samoei Ruto's regime. Likewise, to South Africa, the same date, Malema has pledged to Ramaphosa, the president of South Africa, to remove him in office. And this is, according to my view of expression, it is leading to national shutdown for many things in our society. And that is why I started by saying a wave of a revolution is sweeping Africa. Now, I want us to talk about why is this wave sweeping Africa, and who are these people and what is their intention. When I go back or when I go to South Africa to check on Malema, who has again bring a support to Odinga here in Kenya, it has indicates that Africans' dictatorship is now coming to an end. Remember, South Africa's first president, Nelson Madiba Mandela, may his soul rest in peace, fought for this democracy which we are now expressing. The same way, our heroes, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, Kungu Karuma, Jomo Kenyatta, and so many political leaders, Tom Mboya, Robert Uko, fought for this democracy that we are now expressing in Africa. But why are now these people have decided to bring massive action on the same date? This is one. It is because they want the overseers or the national community, international community, I mean, to see what is happening in Africa. In Kenya, it is a matter of election, high living standard, and the unfulfillment government that Kenyans are complaining they don't have. In South Africa, Malema is taking Ramaphosa into a corner and bringing the people of South Africa to the head, to their state where the Ramaphosa is staying, by claiming that the life and dictatorship is getting higher. I believe these people are communicating, and today as I am speaking, here in Kenya, the Nairobi governor, Johnson Sakaja, again gives a good advice to Dr. William Samuel Ruto. And this is what I will say, that in life, whatever you think of doing, first think about it. Think of its advantages and disadvantages. Before you start doing it, calm your mind and think twice more. That is the advice today I will give the government of Kenya. Why do you think Mr. Malema again supports Raila Odinga's massive action? What rings into your mind? It means that there is no still change in Africa. These people are fighting for justice. Who will bring back the justice? And that is why you see now there's a danger ahead. If in any case Ruto will not sit down with the opposition to talk, the same way Ramaphosa will not sit down with the opposition to talk, then these people might leave the office. Because in Africa that I am speaking today, they are very, very clever and very, very clever people. They have sense what is or what should be done as a leader to them. And that is why Malema is saying that on that date will come, will mark the end of reign to Ramaphosa, and it will sudden stop on the same day after years of oppression. When it comes to Kenya, the same word is being used, that if Ruto will not fulfill what he is supposed to be doing to Kenyans, then it will mark the end of his day in the office. What do you think will these people fight back the sitting government with? And what do you think will happen after they have called this mass oppression or action? And why is again South Africa using the same date in Kenya opposition leader is using? So there must be some sense of fulfilling their discussion to most people in Africa. But the best time or the best thing to be done is to call for peace and talk. I want to border the same boat with the governor of Nairobi, Johnson Sakaja, that peace should be our first priority in life. You cannot fight, you cannot quarrel, or you cannot abuse and gain what you want. Humility takes people far. I call upon the national government that if they love life of Kenyans, as I am speaking here in my phone, today is 13th, 12th, I mean. Today is 12th, and you see now the government, almost 8 days remaining. What will happen? The same way in South Africa, what will happen? Bye bye, till we meet on the next video. At this point, that is what I had to share to you.